Another important concept, multiplication of matrices or matrix multiplication. It is very important to remember that multiplication of matrices or matrix multiplication is possible only when number of columns in first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. So, multiplication is possible only when number of columns in first matrix is equal to the number of rows in second matrix. Now, if A is a matrix of order m by n and B is a matrix of order n by b. Now you can observe that A is a matrix of order m by n and B is a matrix of order n by b. In this case, number of columns in A is equals to number of rows in B. Then multiplication of matrices A and B is denoted by AB. This is the multiplication of matrices A and B. It is denoted by AB. You don't need to write any symbol between A and B. You just need to write AB. And AB is also a matrix of order m by p. Very important. If A is a matrix of order m by n, B is a matrix of order n by p, then AB, the multiplication of matrices A and B, is a matrix of order m by p. Now let us see how to multiply the matrices A and B, where A is a matrix of order 2 by 3. A is given by matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, and B is a matrix of order 3 by 2, that is B11, B12, B21, B22, B31, B32. Now the product of A and B is given by AB. So you have to write like this. AB is the product of matrices A and B. That is A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23 into the matrix B11, B12, B21, B22, B31, B32. You don't need to write any symbol between those two matrices. That is very important point. Now to multiply these matrices, you need to multiply like this. First you have to take first row into first column. Again, first row into second column. If there is third column, you need to write first row into third column. You need to multiply until the columns are completed. Now you have to write like this. First row, row 1 into first column, first row into second column. There is only 2 columns in second matrix. So then you have to come to second row. So second row into first column, second row into second column. So let us see what is R1C1. R1C1 is the product, sum of the product of the elements in first row and first column. It is the sum of the product of the elements in first row and first column. So A11 into B11 plus A12 into B21, A13 into B31. This is the R1 C1, first row into first column. Now first row into second column, that is A11 into B12 plus A12 into B22, A13 into B32. That is the first row, second column. First row, first column, first row, second column. Now the columns are completed. If there is another column, you have to write first row into third column. Now come to second row, first column. That is A21 into B11, A22 into B21, A23 into B31. That is the second row, first column. Second row, first column. Now second row, second column. A21 into B12, A22 into B22, A23 into B32. So then the matrix multiplication is completed. You can see you have a matrix of order 2 by 2. So A is a matrix of order 2 by 3, B is a matrix of order 3 by 2, and the obtained matrix is a matrix of order 2 by 2. Now let this element in the matrix AB can be A1, A2, A3, A4. So this is how you need to find the multiplication of two matrices A and B. It is very important to remember that matrix multiplication is possible only when number of columns in first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Now let us see another example with the given numbers. Let us consider two matrices. Capital A is equal to -1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 4, and matrix B is equal to 4, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3. Now these are two matrices which are comfortable for multiplication, since number of columns in matrix A is equal to number of rows in matrix B. So we can find the multiplication of matrices A and B, that is AB. -1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 4 into matrix 4, 2, 3, 1 into 3 plus 3 into 1. First row into first column. -1 into 4 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 1. Again first row into second column. So -1 into 2 plus 2 into 1 plus 3 into 3. -1 into 2, 2 into 1, 3 into 3. Okay, now second row into first column. 1 into 4 plus 0 into 3, 0 into 3 plus 4 into 1. Now second row into second column. 1 into 2 plus 0 into 1 plus 4 into 3. So you will get -4 plus 6 plus 3, -2 plus 2 plus 9, 4 plus 0 plus 4, 2 plus 0 plus 12. So multiplication of matrices A and B, that is AB is equal to 5, 9, 8, 14. This is a matrix of order 2 by 2. This is how you need to find the multiplication of matrices. Now this is AB. Let us consider BA. Now BA is matrix 4, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3 into matrix -1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 4. Now think about BA. Now in BA, in B, it has 3 rows and 2 columns. It has 2 rows and 3 columns. Now matrix multiplication is possible. Sometimes it is not possible to find the product of 2 matrices. Product of 2 matrices is possible only when number of columns in first matrix is equal to number of rows in the second matrix. Now BA. See this first row into first column. So 4 into minus 1 plus 2 into 1. First row into second column. 4 into 2 plus 2 into 0. First row into third column. 4 into 3 plus 2 into 4. That completes the columns. Now second row into first column. So 3 into minus 1 plus 1 into 1. 3 into 2 plus 1 into 0. Now second row into third column. 3 into 3 plus 1 into 4. That completes the second row and 3 columns. Now coming to third row. So 1 into minus 1 plus 3 into 1. 1 into 2 plus 3 into 0. 1 into 3 plus 3 into 4. Now it is a matrix of order 3 by 3. So BA is equal to matrix minus 4 plus 2. It will be minus 2. 8. 12 plus 8. 20. Minus 3 plus 1. Minus 2. 6. 9 plus 4. 30. Minus 1 plus 3. 2. 2. 12 plus 3. 15. It is a matrix of order 3 by 3. Now clearly you can observe that AB is not equal to BA. But sometime it is possible. We will discuss them later. So in general AB is not equals to BA. But we have seen that A plus B is equal to B plus A. That is the commutative law in matrix addition. Whereas matrix addition satisfies commutative law, but matrix multiplication does not satisfy commutative law. Very, very important concept. Now, properties of multiplication of matrices or matrix multiplication. Now remember that matrix multiplication does not satisfy commutative law. In general, for any 2 matrices, AB is not equals to BA. But in some cases, it satisfies commutative law. But in most of the cases, AB is not equal to BA. And matrix multiplication satisfies associative law. That is, for any 3 matrices A, B and C which are compatible for multiplication, A into BC is equal to AB into C. That is called the associative law. Now third point, for any matrix capital AO is equal to OA is equal to O. Now if you multiply with a null matrix, then you will get a null matrix. AO is equal to OA is equal to O. So if you multiply any matrix with the null matrix, you will get again a null matrix. Another important point, for any square matrix, capital A, there exists an identity matrix. I such that AI is equal to IA is equal to A. So for any square matrix capital A, there exists an identity matrix. Now if you take a square matrix of order 2, there exists an identity matrix of order 2. That is what they are saying. So AI is equal to IA is equal to A. This identity matrix is called multiplicative identity. So where I is called multiplicative identity. So identity matrix is called multiplicative identity. Now you can see, for example, let capital A is equal to matrix P Q R S. It is a 2 by 2 matrix. So there exists an identity matrix of order 2, that is 1 0 0 1. Now let us consider AI. So it will be P Q R S into 1 0 0 1. So you will get first row into first column, P into 1 plus Q into 0, P into 0 plus Q into 1, R into 1 plus S into 0, R into 0 plus S into 1. So it will be P, Q, R, S. So you will get capital A. So AI is equal to capital A. Similarly, you can find that IA is equal to A. It is possible for only identity matrix. So for any matrix which is square matrix, there exists an identity matrix I such that AI is equal to IA is equal to A. Very in a square, then you need to write like this, A into A. For A cube, you need to write A square into A. For A power 4, A square into A square, and so on. Now let us consider I square. So I square will be I into I. That is 1 0 0 1 into matrix 1 0 0 1. So you will get 1 into 1, 1 plus 0 into 0, 0, 1 into 0, 0 plus 0, 0 plus 0, 0 plus 1. So again you will get 1 0 0 1, that is I. So I square is equal to I power 4 is also I. So for any positive integer, I power n is equal to I. Very important.